Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on divide a decimal by a decimal. In the last video we saw how to divide a decimal by a whole number. Here we show how to divide a decimal by another decimal. The following rules are helpful. Number 1. Move the decimal point in the denominator to the right so that the denominator becomes a whole number. Number 2. Move the decimal point in the numerator the same number of places. And number 3. Carry out the division process. Let's see how these rules work with some examples. The first example is 34.84 divided by 0.4. You can see that there's a decimal in the numerator and a decimal in the denominator. The first objective is to make this number here a whole number. So all we do, we move it one place to the right. So we have to do the same with the numerator. So when you move the decimal point one place to the right in the numerator, you get 348.4. When you move it one place to the right in the denominator, you get 4. So here's our new division, which will yield the same answer, because we've done the same calculation with the numerator and the denominator, so the value of the fraction becomes the same. So 4 divided into 348.4. 4 into 3 doesn't go. 4 into 34 goes 8. 2 left over. 4 into 28 goes 7. Put down the decimal point. 4 into 4 goes once. So the answer is 87.1. Next example. Look at the denominator. We have to move it one place to the right to make it a whole number. We do the same with the numerator. This is our new sum. 47.1 divided by 3. I've written that here in the division format. 3 into 4 goes once and 1 left over. 3 into 17 goes 5 and 2 left over. We put down the decimal point. 3 into 21 goes 7. So the answer is 15.7. 0.755 divided by 0.05. We need to move the decimal point 2 places to make the denominator a whole number. We do the same with the numerator. This becomes 75.5 divided by 5. So that's what it looks like now. We've written that here. 5 into 7 goes once, 2 left over. 5 into 25 goes 5. Put down the decimal point. 5 into 5 goes 1. So the answer is 15.1. 3.3228 divided by 0.12. We need to move the decimal point 2 places to the right to make this a whole number. So we do the same here. That becomes 332.28 divided by 12. We've written that here. 12 into 3 doesn't go. 12 into 33 goes twice and 9 left over. 12 into 92 goes 7 and 8 left over. 12 into 82 goes 6 and 10 left over. And 12 into 108 goes 9. So the answer is 27.69. Number 5. We need to move the decimal point 3 places to the right to make that a whole number. We need to do the same here. This becomes 5.88 divided by 7. See how it's a lot neater? So 7 divided into 5.88. 7 into 5 doesn't go. 7 into 58 goes 8 times and 2 left over. 7 into 28 goes 4. So the answer is 0.84. With this one, we need to move the decimal point 4 places to the right to make that a whole number. We do the same here. This becomes 1494.98 divided by 17. That's exactly what it is here. 17 into 1 doesn't go. 17 into 14 doesn't go. 17 into 149 goes 8 times and 13 left over. 17 into 134 goes 7 times. Put down the decimal point, 15 left over. 17 into 159 goes 9 times and 6 left over. And 17 into 68 goes 4. So the answer is 87.94. So this video has given us some examples, and we've seen how to divide a decimal by another decimal. And the very important rule is move the decimal point in the denominator the required number of places to the right to make it a whole number, and do the same with the numerator. Now the numerator doesn't have to be a whole number, but you need to move it to the right the same number of places, and then you just do the normal division.